welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about the Uppababy Cruz V2. I've had this stroller for about a year and a half, no, a year and 3 months for my son, and I love it so much, so I want to share with you guys the pros and cons. I should be a spokesperson, but I'm not sponsored, so let's get in the video. I'm going to tell you guys my honest thoughts about the stroller because I know it's a pricier stroller, but I just want to say off the bat, I really do think it's 100% worth the price, even though you have to pay for the accessories that you would want. But the sturdiness of the stroller and how you don't have to be so gentle, and it's very durable. It's great in all types of weather. I push the stroller in the snow, the rain, sleet, while there's like rocks and stuff, and it's super nice because around my area, the sidewalks, some of them are like broken from the trees, so it, like when you go over those things, it kind of has like a hydraulic. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about, so let's get into the video. So I have the stroller with the canopy open. This is how it looks back. And they call this the rumble seat, which is the seat. And then this is the stroller. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to unclick the chair or the rumble from it. And this is not from Uppababy, but I have it right now because it's winter where I live. This is by Bundle Me. I got it from Bye Bye Baby. This is something else I really recommend, but anyways, let's get back onto the topic of the stroller. So what sold me first was the nice, sleek look about the stroller. I really like how simple it is, and it comes in an array of different colors, but I like black. So I got an all black one. And this cup holder does not come with the stroller. I got this from Amazon. I will list the name down below, but I don't have a link. So yes, how I mentioned what the stroller is, it's an Uppababy Cruz, but it's version 2. Meaning that this is basically identical to the Vista or the Vista, but it's just a little bit smaller, but the wheels are still pretty big, as you guys can see. Let me get down. I'm going to show you guys the wheels, and the basket is enormous. I love it when, even nowadays, I go food shopping, I will put everything in the basket. The basket, I believe the weight is about 30 pounds, but I really like how spacious it is. So this has like a little pouch that you can put things in, and if it's windy it won't come out. And then here is the cup holder, which I don't think it's the most sanitary thing to do, but it's there. So this is a cup holder, and then this is just another pouch. Oh, I actually have a pair of socks in here, but I like how spacious and how storage like it could be, and I have a pretty big bag and it fits. So this is how it looks from the back, and you basically, to recline the seat, you just push in this little button and it reclines very easily. And I love the recline on this stroller because it's completely flat, especially if you have a smaller baby. It's very nice. You can use the infant insert, which we did, and you can put an infant in here, but this is a toddler seat. Love this bar because it's very comfortable for when your child is able to hold things. They can just hold it. And I also use this actually to get the stroller in the car. When I lift it, I'll show you guys. And I love the straps. So these are the straps. I have them very loose right now, and this is a cushion, the shoulder pad for it. And it's basically almost like a 5-point harness, I believe it's called. I will show you guys in one sec how I do it. It's very simple. You just clip it in, and then the other one. And everything's adjustable. Even this middle piece is adjustable. Not the sides, but if you tighten here, the sides automatically get tightened. And this is how it looks once everything is together. And to open it, you just press one button and it just shoots out, which is so, so nice, you guys. This is how it looks without the cushion. I've actually hardly ever put my son just straight in like this because we did have the infant insert for a long time and then it was winter, so we just transitioned to this. So this summer will actually, in spring, will be the first time we just use it plain. But it is padded. I don't know if you guys could tell, but this is padded. And the posture when your child is in here is very nice. Those are all the things that I look for. I want to say, the seat goes pretty straight up. It's like straight as a high chair. So that's nice when you're out and you have an infant, you can just feed them in their stroller. So this stroller is very versatile. It has a lot of recline positions. I think it's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 5 different recline options, which is really nice because I'm all about comfort, to be honest, with my kid. I usually just leave it on this because it's still very upright, but it's still a slant, so I don't feel like he's gonna tip forward. What I like about this piece here, which is for their calves and their feet. When they're smaller, their feet may be up to here. My son's pretty tall now, so he's about 3 feet. You just push these buttons, and this has different ways you can put it. So if your child is small and they don't need this leg part, you can fold it super down. Or if they're actually smaller, you can have it up when you have them in it with the infant snug part, like that. So it's pretty protective. It's like a stopper. It just gives you peace of mind, especially if you're on a very bumpy surface. But right now, we pretty much leave it like this for my son, or we let his legs dangle. And what I've noticed a lot of strollers don't have for taller children is once he gets too tall for this foot part here, I will show you guys in a second because it has grooves. You can click this a bit back, and then they can just put their feet here. So this stroller really is made to keep in mind, really to grow with your child from when they're literally a newborn until they're old enough that they don't need to be in the stroller anymore. I really, really like it. Also, this stroller was really easy to put together. We just had to put the wheels on, and I believe we just had to snap in the pieces. That's it. It was very, very, very simple. So I'm just going to click this back. And then this is just on top of it, and the seats do go pretty back on the side, so it's super comfy for them. I just wanted to show you, on either side, there's like a little button here that you could take off, and this is where you would take off the bar handle and you could put the tray table, because they do sell that insert, but like I said, that would be extra. I should have really taken out this sack before I did the video. Oh well. Okay, now my next favorite part is how shaded this is, okay? So the canopy is like this. It has a little wind area, so you know, you could check out your kid. They could get some air on their head. And it also has a zipper here. And you open the zipper, you guys. Look how cool this is. You open the zipper. And okay, you see here, it overextends. Like, how awesome is that? So if they're sitting up, I don't think I would honestly do this because then they can't see. But this is very convenient. Like if they're sleeping and they're laying down and you want them to be super shaded but still have like air passing through, it's very nice. And then it also has a little piece here so they don't sweat and you have airflow as well. Another feature that really sold us is my fiance is about 6 foot and I am 5'4", so we needed a stroller that was pretty versatile, that could be for somebody who's shorter or taller. I'm not that short, I'm pretty average, but I've seen shorter people use this stroller. You just grab here and it has 2 positions. So this is like the medium length, which I use when we go on walks because it's a little bit more comfortable for me because I do have longer legs. Or here, which is nice as well if you're taller. So you're not going to be hunched over pushing the stroller. Another thing that has made me fall in love with the stroller even more is my son is pretty tall. So right now, he's 1 and 3 months, but his head already is touching the top of the canopy. And I was kind of annoyed with it because I'm like, that can't be so comfortable, especially when he has a hood on. But this part, if you just pop it up and pop this up, you get a lot more space. As you guys can see, you get space. You can also remove the I don't know if this is really called a canopy, the shade, I don't know. You could remove this as well, and then it could just be open. So you're not just stuck with this stroller if your child does end up being taller but still young and needing a stroller. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to pop this out very simply, but you just push this button and this button at the same time. Down and lift. And what I like about it is then your child could be facing you. Now, this was very important for me for when my son was first born, because I just felt like him facing the world was like just super vulnerable. And not that we actually had him in the toddler seat, we actually had the carrier, the infant carrier, and he started using this seat when he was about 6 months, but we also did use this occasionally with the infant insert, which I would have a picture right here. I highly recommend it. It's super soft. Anyways, I had him primarily facing me when we did use this, because I would always have him in the infant carrier and just put him like facing me, so I was so accustomed to it that it just felt weird for him not to look at me. They're facing you, or they can look at the scenery. So I just want to show you guys how it looks when you have them facing you. So now you have more space in the open part of the basket rather than the back. But to get to the back, you just recline it and then you have space. So it's very simple. And for the longest time, this is how we had the stroller set up for my son. Literally this recline and everything, because he was still young and couldn't hold up his head. But once he was able to, you could even put it super up like that. And one other thing I noticed is when you have them facing you, it seems like they're sitting shorter versus when they're flipped around. I don't know how true that is, but that's just my thought on it. And that's pretty much my review on this stroller. It's super sturdy. We go over bumpy like roads and stuff like that, and I'm not the gentlest with it. We even went on a plane with the stroller. We did buy the Uppababy travel bag. I would put it here. I do recommend that one because in order to get it to be super compact to travel with, you have to take out the wheels. And not that this is compact, because we had to put it under the plane, but like in baggage claim, but we did that at the gate, which was nice. But I was like, I spent so much money on a stroller and invested that I didn't want to risk it getting damaged in the plane. So I was like, let me just invest in their bag because it's specifically made for it, and it fitted really well. And the bag has wheels as well. So overall, I really do like Uppababy. It is an investment. It's a big investment, especially if you want to buy accessories for your stroller or even for the carrier. Because for the carrier, we did buy, the infant car seat, we did buy the water shield, I guess. But with this one, the mosquito net comes with it and the rain cover. I will show you guys the rain cover in a second. But I do really recommend it. I can't remember on top of my head how much we paid, but I will put the price here. A year and 3 months later, I still really like it. I have not had any problems with the stroller. Oh, another thing that's really important is when you're like, you know, when you're turning and stuff, like the swivel of it, swivels so good, so smooth, no squeaking or anything like that. So I just roughly put on the rain cover or the wind cover, because we also use this when it's super windy around us because the air is so crisp and fresh in the winter. But this came with the stroller. Like, we didn't have to purchase it separate, which was nice, and it fits perfectly. I just roughly put it on, so it's a little bit like not perfectly put on. And I also like how there's a window, right? So if it's raining but then you just have to run in somewhere quick and you put this on and you don't want to take off all the plastic, you could literally just open it and there's like, you know, a space. So this little piece here you can just wrap around, and I believe this stroller is made from steel. It's not plastic, so, or titanium, so it's very sturdy. And then like that. So when it's windy, this is not gonna come off. It also has little holes here so they can breathe and not suffocate. And then I just wanna show you guys how you can close the stroller. So on each side, you have one of these. This closes the stroller. I'm gonna show you right now. So what you're gonna wanna do is, say you have your child upright, or if you have them laying down, in order for the stroller to close nice and smooth with the seat in, the seat has to be aligned with this steel bar. Then you're gonna take, on each side it has one of these little clicks. You're gonna take both at the same time put your stroller in brake so that it's just easier to close it so it doesn't move while you're trying to close. And literally, oh, I should have put this down. Okay. And you're gonna just close it like this. The stroller fits like this actually in my car, but I had a Wrangler before and it did not fit just like this. I just had to bend the seat and then perfectly fit just like that. So this piece here is what actually opens the stroller. So when this is latched, close, it closes usually automatic. You'll hear a click when you close the stroller. Now you know it's closed. So to open it, you want to unlatch, and I just hold from the sides, and that's it. It's pretty simple. I would say give yourself about 3 times to get used to it. I just want to show you guys that they have little studs at the handle so that the leather and the handle doesn't necessarily touch the floor. Only the studs touch the floor pretty quick. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope this helped you make a decision on which stroller you would like. And thanks so much for watching. I upload videos twice a week, every Sunday and Wednesday, so I hope to see you back on my channel on those days. Subscribe, comment, and like, and thank you again so much for your support.